Hey everybody, welcome back to Chakra Healings. Today's message, December 4th, getting cozy with your animal friends. Spend a happy day cuddling with your animal companions. Animals have an instinct for finding just the right places on your body to comfort and heal. Your dog looks at you with unflinching, adoring eyes, or your cat curls up and blissfully purrs on your chest. Feel the positive energy they send so easily and willingly. They are adorable angels sent as emissaries to offer solace and care. Animals give unconditional love. They are devoted to you no matter how distraught or distracted you may feel. They are always present to calm your woes. If you don't have an animal at home, you might want to visit a friend's dogs or cats to bask in their playfulness and the affection they offer. Let yourself be loved by animals, especially on cold, blustery days. Cuddle up to them and surrender to the pleasure of their company. So set your intention. I will spend quality time with the animals and soak up the substance of their giving. Bonding with animals is a tender way to give and receive love. Wow, beautiful message for today. I have 2 cats, and animals really are natural anxiety medication, seriously. But anyway, so today's topic, guys, I really thought would be important to talk about is women empowerment, women coming together, right? Like, it's such an important thing, I feel like, and we definitely need to talk more about it. So I'm excited. We're gonna dive into that a little bit and talk about that. We can honestly go on to 2 episodes talking about this. We definitely need a part 2 because there's just so much, that goes into all of it. But I really just wanted to talk about, on this specific episode, women, we really need to come together. I feel like sometimes, and women do come together, and that's a beautiful thing, but I feel like sometimes I can even speak for my younger self, we might have issues with other women over just stupid, petty things like jealousy or just mad at something from the past and holding on to it, judging another girl for something she did in the past that you don't agree with. And even I've been guilty of it, right? And I'm learning, no, everybody should be themselves and be who they want to be, and we shouldn't judge them. And we especially shouldn't judge people for things they did in the past or mistakes they made. As a woman, it's especially not fair if we're still, say there's a girl from your high school and she made a mistake in high school, slept with somebody's boyfriend, something, whatever it was, when she was young and dumb and just, not making the right choices in life. For somebody to years later, see that person and still look at them as if they are that same person who just made a simple mistake. Maybe the person didn't even know that the other person was in a relationship. It's why should we hate on that woman? As humans, we're supposed to make mistakes, and it's all about how we learn from those mistakes. And as women, especially in the cold world, that we live in today, women had to fight to get where they are today. We couldn't vote, we couldn't, we were just basically housewives, cooking and cleaning, and women have come so far, but there's still so much more in this world that has not changed and is unequal, for women compared to men. And it's just, even getting paid, men make a whole lot more money, and but we have made a lot of progress. But that's why I'm saying, as women, we need to come together, because of course we have our male friends and partners that we can talk to, but we really need other women to talk about all those other things that men just don't understand and get. Even if you're married, your own husband, he might not fully understand you. The only person that's really gonna get is another girl that's been through it. As a woman, I was diagnosed with PMDD. I can't talk to my boyfriend about that. I can, but he's not gonna understand. And it's just it's nice to talk to another woman who has it too, or just another woman who has been through something similar. It's nice to be able to vent about these certain things. As females and males, we're completely wired differently. So it's we really do need other females to lean on and talk to about these things about our body changes, pregnancy, menstrual cycles. Men will never even begin to ever understand those things. And that's why we need each other to lean on. And we shouldn't hate on each other. The world wants us to be divided. Can you imagine if we all came together? We would overpower. Like, women have superpowers. We can conceive and carry a baby. Like, we're basically a portal. Like, we and I believe as women, like, we do have magic powers. Like, we do have influence. We know how to get what we want. Like, we can. It's possible. So we just need to use that power, and also use that power for the right things. Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, use, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, use your magic that you have inside you. Like, we can get anything we want in life. We can manifest anything we want. And that goes for men as well. Anybody can manifest anything. But I do believe that women have, like, some type of power. I just believe it. And I think a lot of us don't realize, that we have that power inside us, or we might feel like we don't, because, like, all throughout the world, men were always looked as higher, and, women were so down below, like, and it sucks that it was like that, because we should all be equals, women and men. We should be equal. Everybody should be equal. But unfortunately, that's not how it was. And it's still fully not how it is today. Sorry, guys, I'm just making sure we're still recording because the computer paused. But yeah, so, I feel like we should all just wish each other well. That's something I've learned, like, and it took a while to get to this place. Like, in my 30s, it's like, I don't want drama or beef with anybody, and I always want to be there to support another woman. I don't want to be petty or mad over things at the past. Like, everybody made mistakes in life. Me, women in the past that, I might have had issues with, or something happened. It's like, we all had a part to play. And I was not perfect either. I made a lot of wrong choices and mistakes in my younger years. Like, you don't know as much back then as you do when you start to get older. Like, you get a lot more knowledge and understand, We didn't know that back then. And so I don't want beef with anybody, and especially not another woman. Like, I feel like the only way you should, like, have an issue with another woman is if now in your adult years, like, they did you very, very wrong or dirty, slept with your husband or partner, or did something really, really terrible. That's the only way you should not, like, come together with another woman. And even then, if they did do something that terrible, don't wish bad on anybody or on them, because you're spitting black magic into the universe. Just never talk to that person again, and know that if they did something like that to a close friend, it just shows how insecure and still stuck in high school they are. Still a scared little girl, and with no confidence or self-esteem, and made a really, really bad, poor choice or decision. But we shouldn't wish them wrong or unwell. Don't put any of that bad energy out into the universe. We just know that shows their true colors and who they are as a person, and we just keep being better. And I just want to talk about this because I see it happen all the time. Not all the time, but I see it happen, like, where women just are separated. There's separate cliques and groups, and even in high school, you see it all over. And I wish it wasn't like that. I wish more women came together and everybody could learn how to get along and support each other. That's what women need. We need to support each other. And like I said, there's so much more I could get into depth about this, and we'll definitely do a part 2 on this episode. But I just really wanted to touch, on the importance of women coming together. We really need each other. I just want to get, like, more into that. Like, I can just think of, like, as you can see, like, growing up, I had very low self-esteem. I struggled with my weight a lot throughout my life and was always heavier. And I had, like, growing up, my best friends were, like, beautiful, skinny, popular girls who, like, got all the guys. And, there was some jealousy there. I just wished that I could be them. I wished that, at least one guy liked me, and now I see, like, why be jealous? God made us all different shapes and colors and sizes, for a reason. And, there's no reason to be jealous or hate on another woman just because she has something that you don't have. Like, we were all made differently, for a reason, and we're supposed to love each other anyway, not judge each other for flaws in appearance, because everybody has at least one flaw. But yeah, like I just remember being like so jealous of so many girls, and now I don't want any jealousy or hate in my heart. I want to appreciate beautiful women like that. Like, let's come together. Like, you know, we're all beautiful in our own ways. But I just couldn't see that back then in my younger years. And that's just me being fully honest and transparent. But like I said, I just turned 31 in October, and really starting to get into my 30s, a lot changed. I realized a lot of things, a lot of realizations, and like a lot of things that I wanted and needed to change about myself, and realized that like it had nothing to do with any of these women. It was my own insecurities and my own issues and own mistakes. You know, like I had to realize like a lot of things, and I did. Like when it started getting end of 20s into 30s, I really started having a lot of realizations, and you know, it feels good because all I want is peace. I don't have time for drama. Like nobody wants drama, and I don't want to act like my high school self because I did a lot of that into my 20s. I just want peace. That's all I want now in my 30s is family, love, true friendship, and peace. And there's nothing better than that. And of course, God and, you know, other things, but like that stuff is so important to me. And it just feels nice. I feel like as of now, I don't have any drama or beef with anybody. And that's a beautiful thing to not have. A lot of bridges have been, you know, unburned, and I'm just at peace. Not fully with myself yet, because I still have a lot of inner work I need to do, but with others. I don't have any ongoing drama or beef with anybody right now, and that just feels amazing in itself, because when we're angry at another person, we don't realize we are not harming that other person in any kind of way. We are harming ourselves and making ourselves continue to suffer inside, and that's no way to live. You know, we're the ones suffering from that anger we have towards that person, not them. They're moving on with their lives and enjoying their lives and trying to grow and get better. And that's what we have to do too. We have to forgive people, not even for them, for ourselves, for our own inner peace. And it just feels good to have no drama in the air with anybody, and especially another woman. So that's the message I really want to get out there, guys. Like I said, we'll definitely do a part 2 on this, but let's all come together as women and empower each other, respect each other, give each other compliments. At work all day long, I work with female therapists. I'm always telling other women how beautiful they are, or, you know, how pretty they look, or if I see, you know, if I see they have a really cute outfit on that I like, or boots, or whatever it is, nails, I always like to give out compliments. I think it's so important. Just a simple little compliment, like hello and a compliment, could really make somebody's day. You know, make them feel really good, build up their confidence. And as women, we should be doing that for each other. Even to random women on the streets that we don't even know and never seen a day in our lives, we should be lifting each other up. So let's do that. That's one task, homework I'm gonna give any woman out there today that's listening to this episode. And to the men, I'm sorry this was more focused on women, but I love women and it's important to talk about. So had to do an episode on women empowerment. I think we're awesome, and you guys know it. But yeah, so my homework assignment, I want you to compliment one random woman that you see on the street, whether it be, you know, at the grocery market, at the DMV, I don't care where it is, ice cream parlor, like bowling alley, wherever you are, I just want you to compliment one random woman that you've never seen or talked to a day in your life. Just give them one nice compliment. Hey, I really like your, you know, whatever it is. Because you're gonna feel so good after, and you're gonna make that other person feel so good. So let's continue to lift each other up as women. But anyway, guys, it is starting to get late, so I think we will end this episode now. And I appreciate all my supporters, and I will see you guys next week.